Hello everyone, how's it going guys? Welcome back to another live stream. Today we are going to do some pre-season testing for the RRVLN. RRVLN 2019 is going to kick off in March, and before that there will be a test race. All the info is out in our Discord, link is in the description, as well as on the website and Facebook and Twitter. So if you want, you can sign up for the test race already, and we will open registrations for the full season at a later stage. Don't know exactly when yet, but we will let you know on our Discord. So if you're interested in joining, make sure to join the Discord channel, and yeah, follow RRVLN on Facebook, etc., and you will know about it. Hi Pete, Peter, VV Racing, Thomas, how you guys doing? Yeah, so I'll just drive a couple of laps to test out the car that I'm looking at driving, which is the BMW. It looks so great, that car, and it's fast as well. So yeah, the 2019 season will be very similar to the last season. Except we have a new class, which is the GT4 class. So we'll have the GT3 TT RRVLN Audi and the GT4s on Division 1, and we'll have the DTM92s and the TCR cars and the BMW M235i on Division 2. We're gonna give priority to our regular members for the starting seats for the next season. That means if you have been driving with us last season and you've done more than 5 races, 5 or more races, then you are being considered a regular member and you will get priority over other drivers for registration. So if you are a regular from last season, let us know, and we're gonna make sure to sign you up for the full season. Anywho, yeah, let's jump into this and do some driving here in this beautiful BMW. So I'm here in an offline session, and we have 100 opponents on track, and I'll just do a couple of laps and get used to my new car. Hello Tom. Yeah, me too, Thomas. It's been a very long winter break. I've done some leaderboard testing in this car already. I drove a 750 flat, which is the fastest I've ever done on the Nordschleife in a GT3 car. So feeling optimistic. CB, definitely make sure to be on our Discord. Link is in the description. That's where all the information is being shared. And then also make sure that you change your name on the race app so it matches your race room name. And just read the rules on the website and all those things, so you will know what is what. So yeah, test race in, what is it, 23rd of February? We're gonna do 6 classes in the test race. That's not what we're gonna do in the full season. In the full season it will be 3 classes per division as last year. But since we didn't have time enough to do 2 test races for both divisions, we put them all into one big grid. So seats per class are limited. There's only 6 seats per class. Whoa, 36 drivers in total. It's gonna be an awesome race with 6 classes on the Nordschleife. And if you're not familiar with RRVLN, we're doing the staggered starts, meaning every class will start individually, and then there will be an interval of some minutes before the next class starts. This is to enhance the traffic experience. because Nordschleife is such a long track and we do want to get that multi-class experience driving in the traffic. And I think the concept has been proven last year. I think all the drivers enjoyed it. Yeah, all the crucial links are in the description, guys. Make sure to check out the website rrvln.com. There you will find all the information, and definitely join the Discord, because that's where you can find where you can stay up to date. We will also have the chance again for guests to start if somebody signs out from one race because he can't make it that day. Then you will have the chance to do a guest start. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the test race and then the season start, of course. Hopefully with full grids. It's gonna be very competitive, at least in the GT3 class, where I'll be driving for sure. With Tim Koch, he's super quick. And Jaroslav Hansik as well. I hope he can make the full season. He definitely will be in the test race. Hello Mesoleptic J, how are you doing? Hello Una, everybody, hope you're doing great. You have a nice weekend. And I hope that you are looking forward to some Nordschleife racing again this year. The season is starting the 9th of March for Division 1, and then a week or 2 weeks later for Division 2. I was driving the Porsche last year and I thought maybe switch it up this year, and since this new livery came out for the GT Masters Schnitzer team, I decided to pick that one because it just looks so gorgeous. Wow, you made me nervous there by hitting the brakes. I'm doing great, Jay, thank you. Hi, Barbecue Man. Yeah, Thomas, definitely stay tuned. Keep checking the Discord, because there you will know first when the registrations open. We have GT3 cars. We have the Audi TT RS-VLN in Division 1, as well as the GT4 cars. That's the Cayman and the KTM and the Lotus. And in Division 2 we have the DTM92. No more Touring Classics to join the DTM92, because Sector 3 is working on a physics update, and I think the balance of performance between the two classes will be different. So we had to pick one of them, and I think DTM92 is slightly more popular. And the last remaining class is the BMW M2 35i. Always provides great racing as well here on the Nordschleife. I think I'll limit myself to just driving one division this year. I was trying to drive both divisions last year, but it was just too much. So I think I'll just drive GT3 and maybe do some guest starts in Division 2. Man, I love driving in the traffic here on the Nordschleife. So yeah, make sure you do sign up for the test race if you want to join. If there are still some open spots by now. It's been out for registration for like 15 minutes. And I'm sure these spots will fill up nicely very quickly. Hello Roland, hello Twittering. Yeah, GT3 is already full. We only had 6 spots for the test race, but for the full season we will have probably 14 spots. And yeah, it's just a test race, guys. The registrations for the full season will be opened at a later stage. But yeah, it's very important that you guys follow the Discord, follow the social medias of RRVLN. You can find them on the website, link in the description, because people are quick when the sign-ups open, and if you want to join you have to be quick. But don't forget that you can always do guest starts in the middle of the season. If you couldn't secure a cockpit, then it's still worth checking every race day. People are signing out, sometimes they can't make it, and then we will fill that spot with a guest driver. So there's a good chance that you will be able to race with us, regardless whether or not you got a full season cockpit. But of course, if you want to have a full season cockpit, then you need to follow the channels closely. I think the registrations for the full season will open in a week or two. And you can also become a sponsor of the league and thereby get a guaranteed spot. To become a sponsor you could do stuff like provide prizes for the drivers, which is something people did last year. Team Vibe Sports is one of our sponsors. They are providing trophies which were sent just 2 weeks ago to the winners of last season. Some really nice trophies. You can see an image on the website as well. And yeah, that's another way to be a full season driver. Yeah, the BMW is quick. But I want to try some other cars as well at some point. Oh, I see the Falcon BMW is right behind me. I'm gonna try and let him overtake me so I can chase him a little bit through the traffic. I've got the AI set to 120%, so that's the absolute maximum. Wow, the replay hasn't been saved. Well, it can take a while with such long races. I don't know how long it has been for you. And how quick your PC is. If you're on an SSD drive, it shouldn't take so long. Yeah, it's gonna be a very competitive GT3 field in the full season, I think. With Tim Koch, hopefully Jaroslav Hansig as well, and who knows, Nicholas Hildebrand maybe, and some of the usual suspects that were with us last year. And yeah, hope to see some of you guys as well there. Hi Attila. So much traffic, man, I love it, guys. As much as I love Assetto Corsa since that Soul mod came out, it's really awesome for endurance racing, but You can't have 100 cars on the Nordschleife in a Assetto Corsa unless, I don't know, what kind of CPU you would need to have. I'm having 120 FPS here in Race Room. Hi Paul. That's with 100 cars on the Nordschleife. Have you seen the real versus sim video of Most Nano? I would say it's pretty damn close. And I mean, that's same can be said about many of our other tracks. So look, we have here a Porsche Carrera Cup and a BMW GT4 just ahead. Oh man, this is so immersive. Oops, I didn't mean to go into first gear here. You can't sign up for the season yet, Nikki. The registration for the full season will open at a later stage. I don't know exactly when yet. For now, we opened the registrations for the test race. And we'll see how everything goes. Look at this rush hour here. It's a Porsche Cup trying to overtake a GT4 that is trying to overtake a BMW. I have to be patient sometimes here. Gonna go for the inside now though, or no. Porsche off track. But if you have driven with us already last season and you've done more than 5 races, then definitely make sure to let us know on Discord, because then you will get priority over other drivers. You will definitely get a spot, and that's the same for this season. If you continue to race with us, if you show up for at least 5 races, then you will become a regular member, meaning you will get a priority spot next season as well. We're just trying to keep our regular members, people that always show up and never sign out of races, trying to avoid these people, and of course maximize the chance for full grids. Thunder Crew, I wish this was online drivers, but it's AI. Can't have 100 drivers in an online race, unfortunately. But you can do it offline, which is, I don't think, something you can't do in any other sim. On the Nordschleife with 120 FPS. Nine signups in GT3 full season. So I'm guessing Lucas is already signing up the regular members then. I wonder if Yaroslav is counts as a regular member. Don't know how many races he did last year with us, but I think he's done quite a few, so I hope that he will sign up for the full season as well in a GT3. But yeah, he is so quick. I don't think I'll be able to beat him. Where's that Falcon BMW? He's behind me. Let's wait for him. Let's chase him a little bit on the Nordschleife through the traffic, even though the AI is not always overtaking as good as a human can do. But I think the Racerom AI is doing a pretty good job in the traffic. Can't be as good as a human, but for an AI, they're doing pretty good, I would say. So yeah, I've been on the leaderboard yesterday on the Nordschleife with the BMW M6. Did a 750 low, I think almost below 50. I don't think I've ever pushed as hard on the Nordschleife like yesterday. But I already did a 751 last season in the Porsche. So we will see about the balance of performance. Of course, now that some drivers put the BMW on top of the leaderboard and everybody thinks the BMW is overpowered. But I bet if the same driver would try a different car, he would probably do very similar lap times. Man, this is so immersive with this traffic. Wow. Do you think Article 13 will be a problem for Let's Players? I don't think so. I mean, sure, with some companies like Nintendo, they don't like to see people streaming their live games, games live on YouTube. But with Racerom, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think Racerom will go after people that are streaming their game. Yeah, that's right. Tim Koch is super quick on the Nordschleife. I don't know if he drives anything else. But yeah, I drove the Porsche in 751 last season, so I'm 1 second faster in the M6 after pushing really hard and trying really hard. I think I could achieve the same in a Porsche, to be honest. But I've already driven the Porsche last season, and as I said, I love this Schnitzel livery. That's right, Nano. If I have anything to say, then we will not get streamers into trouble for streaming our game. That would be stupid, wouldn't it? Big traffic ahead again. I bet the Falcon M6 is gonna struggle overtaking this group. Is he going for the inside here? Wow, that's brave. Okay, that seems to work. You got the Porsche. This is intense stuff. God damn it. He was braking so hard. Didn't anticipate that. But it's just an offline race and we have damage off, so everything's good. But of course damage will be on in the RRVLN championship. And we're currently doing some improvement to the damage model as well. So it's gonna be a little bit more hardcore this season. So definitely drivers need to be more careful if they want to finish the races. Also working on some other improvements to the game right now that will make racing a little bit more interesting. Don't want to tell you too much about it right now, but you will hear about it very soon in the future. I think you will be very happy to hear what those things are. Wow, now that Falcon M6 is gone. I was complaining about the AI not overtaking very well, but turns out they're quicker than me going through the traffic. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good thing that we made the decision to prioritize our regular members, because we had too many guys last season who signed up and then never showed up or did only 1 or 2 races, and we didn't want that to happen again. So we are awarding the people who have shown up to the races and giving them a cockpit for 2019. And the same will apply this season, as I said before. Make sure that you drive as many races as possible. It's 7 races in total. You can see the calendar on the RRVLN website. And if you do 5 or more races, you will be a regular member. And that will guarantee you a spot next season. Yeah, Jaroslav Hanzik has a lot of experience in the M6 as well. Isn't he driving in the Avia Championship, Esport Championship in the race room? I think he is, isn't he? So I bet he's really quick in that M6 by now. But you know, it's endurance racing. It's long races. You need to be consistent. You can't make any mistakes. You need the experience of how to do pit stops and all that. But yeah, Jaroslav Hanzik definitely has the experience in race room. So he will be a hot contender. But Tim Koch, man, he's looking so good on the leaderboard with a 748 in the BMW. That's just insanely quick. I was pushing so hard yesterday, achieving the 750. And he is still 2 seconds faster. That's a almost near perfect lap, I think, on the Nordschleife, which is super difficult. In quality trim, I think you can take this corner flat out. That's crazy. Awesome, Mitch. Hello, YGD, how's it going? Yeah, Tim Yashel with a 747. That guy is crazy. Thank you, Evgeny. Really enjoying this M6. Very nice handling, but if you are pushing it, then it becomes really tricky as well. Currently I'm driving it with 30% traction control. I think in quali you will have to drive it with a little bit less, like 20%. If you really want to get every last tenth out of the car. And then it becomes quite a handful. This Porsche again, I feel like we lapped him already 3 times. Intel Porsche. So yeah, new class this season with the GT4s on Division 1. That's GT3, Audi TT RRVLN and the GT4s in Division 1. And in Division 2, like I said earlier, DTM 92, WTCR and the BMW M235i Racing Cup. Yeah, let's see now, no? Hope so. Damn, that Cup Porsche is so quick on the straights. I think it's actually quicker than the GT3. And the same, I think, is even true for the Cayman in GT4. They're insanely quick on the straights. Yeah. I've been missing driving on the Nordschleife. It's time to get back into RRVLN. They do a bike race on the Nordschleife, you know, every year. I bet it's a very nice area for mountain biking. Come on, come on, come on! It took a while to lap this car. I wonder what the lap time is. It's definitely not sub 8 minutes. Wow, landed on the curb. Yeah, so basically the calendar is pretty much the same as last year. Most of the races are 90 minutes long. Some races are 120 minutes long. And then there's one 2.4 hour race in the middle of the season. There's gonna be a short summer break as well again. So guys, is the test race already full? Or can you still sign up for it? GT3 has been full very quickly, I assume. But there's 5 other classes. Again, all the links are in the description. I'm gonna close the gap to the Falcon BMW. AI is set to 120% in case you were wondering, which is the highest it can go. Well, that was an 8-minute 2. That's not a bad lap time for a lap with traffic. Man, I was really sweating yesterday when I was pushing for that 750 lap. Took me like, I don't know, 15 tries or 20. The setup is actually the one that Tim Cox sent me, so I don't know if he wants me to share it with you guys. But I don't think he minds though, because he did send it to me. I can already tell you that I'm driving with the wing set to 5 and traction control around 30%, and the rest I think you can see later when I show you. Yeah, that Falcon AI is doing pretty well in the traffic. Can barely catch up. We've got 100 cars here on the Nordschleife, guys. Maybe someday we'll have 100 cars online as well. That'd be awesome. Let's see if I can close the gap in this lap. Gonna need a little bit more traffic, I think, because the AI at 120% is crazy fast, of course. Although I do have a better setup than the AI, I think. Hello Freddy, I'm doing good, how are you? I'm just getting ready for the season launch of RRVLN. in March, and the test race on February 23rd. The test race is gonna be crazy. There will be 6 classes, all starting at a different time. Tons of traffic, hopefully. As much traffic as you can get with a 36 car grid on a 20-kilometer racetrack in a 90 minutes race. Getting closer to the guy in front. I'm thinking about entering the ADSC GT Masters Esports Championship, just for fun, of course. You guys should definitely enter that one. Qualify for the final, and I'll see you at the Tuning World at the Bodensee. And even if you're not driving, you should come watch, meet some fellow sim racers there. And it's 3rd of May, I think. Hey Adam. Hi Rainer. This last corner is tricky with a lower wing setting, like I'm running. It's easy to get sideways. Well, riding a bike in the snow is also fun, Israeli. It's a lot of fun, actually. But now all that beautiful fresh snow has turned into mud and ice, unfortunately. It has been quite warm the past few days during the day. So the snow melted and froze over during night, so it's not as nice outside anymore, unfortunately. But I made it count when it was good. Yeah, I'm running a lower wing than the AI, by the looks of it. Oh, yeah, that was a white flag. AI is still struggling. When you have a lot of AI on the Nürburgring, for some reason, in turn 1, they tend to go wide a little bit. Especially the front-wheel driven cars, I think. I think it has been plus degrees here as well today in Sweden. I wonder what the conditions will be for the Swedish rally, which isn't far away, I think. Wow, 7:58 last lap. Didn't have much traffic. Wow, that was sketchy. $40°, damn, in Brazil. But you're used to it, aren't you? I would melt in 40°. Gonna need some more traffic soon here if I wanna overtake that Falcon M6. But there's not much traffic ahead. Where are all the cars? But at least like this we can do some quick laps. Oops, white flag. He had a problem. But let's let him pass again and stay close with him. Hi, Sightless. Would be great if you could join, yeah. Registration for the test race is open. Hello, Kev Edwards. Hey, I must be running a very high wing setting. Let's maybe try and restart this session after this lap, so we'll get some traffic going again. I don't know where all the cars are. It is a long track though. But yeah, I do like that BMW. It's quite straightforward to drive. But yeah, in the races I'll be pushing hard. I will have to push hard if I wanna be competitive with some of those guys. Not very long until this Sebring 12 hours, guys. Yeah, still a month away, but looking very much forward to that race. I want to do some Sebring racing in Assetto Corsa. I'm currently trying to learn that track because I'm not very familiar with it. It's very difficult to learn as well because everything looks the same. But yeah, I might do a few streams with that. driving various cars. Of course, the main goal will be to do a IMSA type endurance race. I don't know if I should drive the GT LM cars or a prototype like LMP2. Yeah, Swedish Rally is in Karlstad, which is actually not very far away. It's like an hour away from where I live. Been there already a couple of times. Check out the videos on my channel of Rally Sweden. You don't need to be an alien driver, Paul. But there's definitely some good drivers in our leagues, so don't necessarily expect to win, but we are just looking basically for drivers who are committed to drive and will continue to do so during the entire season. Everybody is welcome, but we don't want people to just sign up and then only show up for one race out of 7. That wouldn't be very nice. But if you want to do a race with us, you're more than welcome. Yes, I do, Mitch. In Leash. Let's restart that session real quick and have a look at this beautiful grid. I've only got a few GT3 cars and more slower cars, so I have more traffic. You can't see all the cars because I have limited the amount of visual opponents. Yeah, Mitch, fellow Swedish guy. Yeah, we were talking about going there again this year with the guys from the studio, but it's gonna be tough to find accommodation at this point in time. All the hotels are gonna be fully booked, and I don't want to camp in the Swedish winter. And I've also already been there like 3 or 4 years. But yeah, it's always been great. It's a very cool atmosphere. A lot of Finnish people, Norwegian people, drinking schnapps to stay warm with campfires everywhere. It's pretty cool. You should definitely check out the video I made from, was it 2015 or 16? It's on my channel somewhere, you can search for it. Rally Sweden. So I will let the AI get out on track, and then we'll see which GT2 gets out that we can chase as well. Leash, that's just short for Lidköping. Thanks for subscribing, Mr. Magic. Look at this grid. You could stay here, I think, for half an hour watching cars leave the pit line. 100 cars in Nordschleife. Oh, you did, Mitch? It's a great town. Nice little town. Hey, thanks for subscribing, 234. So we're just waiting to fill the track because it's huge. You can see how much traffic there is going on the track map. And then we'll be driving again a little bit through the traffic. I don't think this stream will be too long today. I just wanted to let you guys know about the RRVLN starting and the test race and how you guys can join. And so I hope to see some of you guys on track. And if not, definitely subscribe to the channel so you can watch all the races live on here. BMWs, Caymans, TCR cars. GT3 cars. Oh, the Falcon Porsche is getting ready. Headlights are on. But let's wait a little bit more, so we have a little more traffic out on the circuit. The test race is gonna be 90 minutes, same as the regular races. Most of the regular races are gonna be 90 minutes. Some will be 120 minutes, and there's gonna be a 2.4-hour race in the middle of the season on the 24-hour layout, of course. That will be hardcore. I'm not used to do these long stints. Okay, let's chase this guy. The Mantai Porsche. If we can catch him. Lead-shipping is written with a D and a K. In German you would pronounce it Lead-Köpping. But you know, in Sweden it's Lead-shipping. That's where the Sector 3 studios are sitting, guys. We are hiring if you can program. If you can program a C++ or a web backend, then come visit us in Sweden. Whoa, whoa, where's the traction? Hey Tom. Setup is fine. Do you mind if I show the viewers the setup, or is it top secret? But I don't think I can match your lap time though, the 7:48. Not without trying really, really hard. Okay, going for the shortcut. Luckily no traffic jam here. You can work with the racetrack builder. We do have already track artists. We need programmers. Turn 1 always critical with so many AI cars. Yeah, the M6 has been really good for a while now. I don't think it was changed last time. I think the last tweak was the Audi R8 that has lost a little bit of performance because it was too good. Well, during the season it will be hard to avoid showing the setup on the screen. Unless I go out of my way to hide it. But you know, setup is... The last 2% of the lap time comes from the setup. So much is just down to the driver, really. So, did you receive the trophy from last year, Tom? You should take a photo and share it with the guys on Discord. cool. Definitely make a photo. So you won last season, right? And we had Leon Harhoff on P2, who I think is a real driver, isn't he? I wasn't really aware last season, but he is driving somewhere. I don't remember where though. And I think it was Nicholas Hillebrand on P3. Maybe if I had done more races, I could have taken P3 overall. But I was had a little crisis in the during the summer where I wasn't really feeling like sim racing. So unfortunately I missed 2 races, I think. Let's see what we can do this season. I think I did a 755 with default. So yeah. The last 5 seconds came from the setup, but also I was trying really hard for like 20 laps in a row. Pushing really hard. Sweating my ass off. Ooh, tons of traffic ahead. This is gonna be a tough nut to crack for the AI, I think. Wow. Slamming into the side of that TT. Ooh, I'm not feeling great here. Moodkurve coming up. Around the outside. Nice, nice, nice. Please let me alive. Thank you. Jeez, I need to tell Lucas to sign me up in GT3. What's going on here? That's an interesting line by the AI. I wasn't aware that Lucas was already giving away spots for the full season. I need to let him know. Because I definitely want to reserve one spot for myself in GT3. Oh, that's you, Lucas. People with their nicknames. Dude, reserve me a place. I thought we were opening or letting people in a little bit later. Even if it's the regular members, but still. Did you already sign up yourself then? Should, if there's 2 places left, then sign me up and Yaroslav. Well then give me the 43, that's fine. Thanks, Lenny. We'll see, Mendes, we'll see. Post it on the Discord, Tim. So everybody is going for the GT3 spots already, the regular guys. Definitely sign me up with that 43 BMW, Lucas. And reserve a spot for Yaroslav, he's a VIP. We need to get him in there as well. Yes, Morkat. GT4 is on Division 1 and TCR is in Division 2. You can see all of the information on the website. I've updated it earlier today. We're gonna have 36 cars in each race. That's the maximum that a race room can handle online. After that, it becomes a little bit unstable. Whoa. What's this? I noticed this recently, that the field of view keeps changing if you go into replay and then go back out of replay. This is like a new bug. Need to report that one. All the info is on the website, Sightless. You can see which classes are in which division. And you can also check out on the race app. I don't know if it's already visible for you guys. On the race app, you can see who signed up in which car. Feel free to ask all those questions also in the Discord. We have much more moderators, admins and race stewards there who will be able to answer all your questions. So Lucas, are you there? Did you sign me up? Don't forget me. And also Yaroslav. I remember last year when we opened the registration for this season, the race app website crashed because so many people were refreshing the website trying to sign up. That was amazing. That was like 200 guys trying to get in. And it's going quick again this year. Alright, thank you, Lucas. I don't even know if Yaroslav will be able to make it, but let's just reserve him a spot, and then if he can't make it, we'll just open it again. Yo, have fun, Striker. Don't get too quick. You're already much quicker than I am. Anyway, I think I'll do one more lap here just for fun, and then we'll call it a night. As I said, I just wanted to let you guys know about the new season and what the deal is with the RRVLN. Let's let the Mantai Porsche pass. I'm gonna try to stay with him this lap. Thanks, Mokert. Glad you enjoy. It's hard work trying to beat Yaroslav. I barely can achieve that. Only if all the stars align. But yeah, it's always fun to race with him. Wow. 3 wide entering the Nordschleife. That was a very brave move by the Manthey Porsche, but he survived. That's amazing. I have to go a little bit over the grass here to stay with him. Oh my god, why do you brake here? Come on, come on! I wouldn't do this in an online race, but I can't let that Manthey Porsche go. Yeah, consistency definitely is key. I just hope that I won't struggle with performance, you know, because of streaming again, like last year. But now that I have a 2 PC streaming setup, hopefully that should be better. And then, I don't know, maybe I need to get a sponsorship by Red Bull or G Fuel or something, so I can keep the concentration for 90 minutes. I'm getting too old for this. Whoa. Yeah, really amazed by the AI sometimes, how quickly they can lap. Squeezing through, at least trying. Oh no, missed that apex. Going in too quickly. Yeah. I think I'm happy with the setup. I'm not running the lowest wing setting, because that would be suicide, I think, over 90 minutes. So I think I can drive this car quite consistently over 90 minutes. But yeah, I just hope that the computer and the streaming are playing along nicely and don't have any frame issues. Right now it's running super smooth, but online is always a little bit different from offline, performance-wise. But yeah, I remember we had a bug last season as well. Oi! Why was he braking there? We had a bug last season where that's during certain stages of the race and in certain areas of the racetrack, the frame rate was ultra low all of a sudden, and then it went back to normal again. So we fixed it last season. So hopefully everything smooth this year. And before I forget, I want to thank the RRVGT community again for hosting the RRVLN on their servers. and also live streaming it. Make sure to check out the channel on YouTube, rrvgt.de is the website. We actually haven't talked about streams yet, but I'm assuming that they're gonna stream it again. And if not, you can always follow it here on this channel. And of course, special thanks to Chris from the Race App platform as well. He has been a great help. Otherwise, without him, we couldn't have run this league the way we did. You know, we are using a authentic VLN scoring system, which is based on the number of entries per class. So the more entries your class has, the more potential points you can score, just like in the real VLN. And that is really awesome. And then we have all these multi-class options. Really makes league managing easy to do. If you have a league for yourself, definitely consider raceapp.eu to use for your league managing needs. What's up, Nicholas? Fall into the dark side. How? Oh, there's a Falcon Porsche. Maybe we can do one more lap before we wrap it up here. Good stuff, Sideless. Ooh, squeeze. He closed the door there. Hello, Nicholas. You were supposed to destroy the BMWs, not join them. You were the chosen one. Nah, I was driving the Porsche so much last year. I think it's good to try something new, and I really like the Schnitzer livery on the M6, even though I got stolen of my 42, so I'll have to drive the 43, but that's alright. At least I can look at the 42 ahead of me then. Oh my god, I turned in a bit too hard there. In theory you can take that corner flat out if you have just the right line and just the right balls to do that. So yeah, stay tuned. Maybe tomorrow I wanna dive into Sebring in Assetto Corsa, preparing and eventually doing an endurance race with IMSA cars. But maybe I'll start slowly by learning the track with something like the MX-5 or something. But that's gonna be something I want to stream for you guys, so we can learn that track together just in time for the 12-hour race that is happening in March as well. Man, so many endurance races have already been completed this year. There was already Dubai, there was already Daytona. Now we had the Bathurst 12 hours already. There's not much left, guys. The season hasn't even started yet in most big races. Or we already had 3 big races. Of course, there's gonna be Le Mans and there's gonna be Spa and Nürburgring. And Petit Le Mans at Road Atlanta. I think those are the biggest endurance races. No, I've not tried R-Factor 2 Sebring. Heard good things about it though. It looks good. Yeah, I've been at the 24-hour race at the Nürburgring 2 or 3 times now. Only one time really to watch the race, and the other 2 times more for work, more than anything else. So I couldn't really watch much of the race the last few times. But it's, yeah, the first year I was there, was a dream. Finally seeing the Nordschleife in real life. I've driven so many virtual laps on it. Oh, hello. Yellow flag in the carousel. 12 hours, man. I don't know if I can do that kind of endurance racing. Also, I have literally 0 experience in R-Factor 2. Is that in the Virtual Endurance Championship, Nicholas? Don't you need a license or something like that to enter that? Or is it just a regular race? I don't know if I wanna reinstall R-Factor 2. I would need to buy it again because I missed the opportunity to switch over to the Steam build when that was happening. So either I would need to write support so they unlock my purchase that I did when I bought it the first day it came out, or I would need to buy it again, and in any case I would need to buy Sebring and I guess the endurance pack. I don't know if I'm ready to go in with R-Factor 2. I hope they can improve that game further in terms of visual immersion, because I just don't like how it looks. But I can definitely see it a good choice for multiplayer endurance racing with weather and everything. So it's intriguing, it's intriguing. But I think I'll stick with Assetto Corsa and the Soul mod for my endurance needs for now, even though that's gonna be offline. And it doesn't really take big grids that well, Assetto Corsa. I was on Bathurst today with 36 cars and had like 40 FPS. It's not very good, but I know that Bathurst version isn't very optimized. Maybe it's better on other tracks. I think it was better on Daytona. But I think I will check out R52 when they release the Nordschleife. But let's see how it looks first. Yeah, I'm sure the support would sort it out. Yeah, I think eventually I will definitely give R52 another go. And that will be, of course, on the channel then. So make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss that. And maybe some Sebring action tomorrow if I feel like it. And if not, hopefully see you guys on the test race, either as a driver on track or hopefully as a viewer on the channel. Yeah, hope you guys are having a nice evening today. Like the video if you enjoyed this, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Goodbye.